Hi everybody, welcome to another video celebrating Star Wars Day. Now, in this activity, I thought what we could do together is make our very own little Baby Yoda out of some paper. Now this is one I made earlier. Isn't he lovely? So, to make our very own Baby Yoda, we just need a few things. We need some green paper. It can be any colour of green that you like. And some brown paper, some scissors, and some glue. We're using PVA glue, but you can use glue sticks, they're just as good. You can also have pencils, crayons, or pens. I'm going to use a pen today. So, let's get started. What we need to do first, on our green piece of paper, and you can use your pencil or your crayon to do this, we need to make an egg shape, just like this one. Now this works better if you have your paper up and down the way like this because you've got more room to draw your egg on. Take your time. Nice big egg shape. There we go. Just like this. So once you've made your egg shape, you grab your scissors and you cut that out. Just like that. Now it doesn't need to be too neat. There we go. Very well done, everybody. So, what we want to do is keep the piece of paper because there's little bits like Yoda's ears that we can use out of this piece of paper, so we need to keep that bit of paper so we try not to waste any. So, once you've got this egg shape cut out, our next task is to grab our brown piece of paper. Now this is going to be, what we're going to make now is Yoda's jacket, this bit here. So, we put our egg shape on to the brown piece of paper and we draw around the bottom half of Yoda's body. Like that. So we've got a shape like that. And then we go ahead and cut that out too. Just like that. There we go. And again, we want to keep this piece of paper because we can use this for his arms. So, once we've cut it out, what we need to do is stick it on to Baby Yoda's body. So this is where we grab our glue. There you go. And you just put it all over. That'll make it stick really well. There we go. Lots and lots of glue. Remember, if you're doing this, if you want to do this at home, make sure you put down a nice cover or something on the floor so you don't get glue on your carpet. Or if you're doing it on the kitchen table, make sure you do it on something so you don't get it on your kitchen table. There we go. So once we've got it covered in glue, we stick it on to the green section. So then we've got something that looks like this. Now the best thing to do is let this dry before we go on to the next step. Okay, so once our body's dry, next thing we need to move on to is Yoda's arms. These bits here and here. So what we need to do is to make a shape like this. I prepared some earlier. Just like these, we need to make two of them. So what I found the easiest thing to do is fold your paper over and then all you need to do is draw the shape once. There we go. Draw it once like this. Now, the trick is, what we can do here is we cut around this shape, keeping the paper folded. You cut around this shape here, and I'll show you what happens when we do that. Cut, cut, cut. Snip, snip, snip. There we go. Now, because we had the paper folded, we have two arms. Isn't that cool? So once we cut them out, grab your glue and just put a little bit on the top here, up here. You don't want too much glue on this bit. And then, now you can choose. What I did with my Baby Yoda was I chose to put the arms on the front here, or you can choose to stick them on the back here. It's entirely up to you. I think I might quite like to stick mine on the front. Now, the best place, well, you can stick them where you want to, but I think I quite like putting mine here at the sides, just like that. Now, our arms aren't quite finished yet, because what else do we need to add? We need to add in his hands. So, if we grab the piece of paper that we had earlier, that we cut the egg shape out of, and then again, if we fold it over, like so, and draw little moon shapes on it, like this. Maybe we see? Like this. And because we've got the paper folded over again, you just have to cut around this one shape. There we go. And, take a minute, there we go. 2 hands. Now we have to glue these on. So, again, now you want to put glue up the top part here, the flat part at the top. Just one little bit. Now with his hands, I quite like to stick his hands behind, like so. So it looks like they're coming out of his jumper. Just like that. See? There we go. These wee hands at the side here. That looks fab. Well done, everybody. Now, we'll let that dry and then we can move on to the next step. So, now that our Baby Yoda's arms and his hands are all dry, it's time to make his ears. Now, Baby Yoda's got quite big ears, doesn't he? As we can see, even though he's really tiny, he's got very big ears. So, what we need to do is grab our green card again and your pencil. Now, if you fold your paper over, remember we did it before, fold it over, and then you draw your ears on. Now I've gone for a bit of a funny shape. That shape, I don't know what it's called, like a rounded triangle maybe? And then we grab our scissors and cut the shape out. Now because we've got our paper folded, that will give us 2 ears, won't it? 2 ears at the same time. There we go. And there we go. 2 ears for Baby Yoda. So once you've got them cut out, you grab your glue. Now you want to put the glue on the biggest part of the ear here, because this is the bit that's going to stick onto his head. And again, you can choose if you want to put his ears in the front or at the back. I think I'd quite like to put them on the front, just like I have in this one. So, once you've got the glue on, just go ahead and stick them on. You have to put them quite near the top, just like that. Quite near the edge, so his ears stick out quite a bit. And then we need to leave them to dry before we go on to the next step. So, after our Baby Yoda's all nice and dry, it's time to add in all the detail. Now, I've already used my crayon and I've added in, can you see, he's got a bit of a collar here, and this is his zipper, and I've added in cuffs on his jumper. There we go. Now, you don't have to use black crayon, you can make it as bright and colourful as you like. And look, can you see? My Baby Yoda's got a lovely smile and a little nose. I use crayon to do all of that with. But you can give Baby Yoda any kind of look in his face that you like. You can make him happy, you can make him sad, you can make him mad. So, next thing I'm going to do is add his eyes. And for this I'm going to use pen because it'll make his eyes look nice and bright. That's what I did for this one here. You can really see his eyes in this one, can't you? So, his eyes are a bit of an oval shape. There we go. And colour it in. But again, you can make his eyes any colour that you like. It doesn't have to be black or brown, it could be green or orange or purple, any colour that you like. And there we go. There's our very own Baby Yoda. Aren't they super? Well done, everybody. If you've made one at home, please send them in. We'd love to see your Baby Yodas. Thanks, everybody. Bye.